I want to address a certain comment yesterday on the video that I did on why, on how this is making me sad. If you didn't watch the video, watch it yesterday. But I made a certain statement that, for example, there's so much information out there that people can get good at anything today and then they throw it away. And I made two statements that if I had the information today, I would be the best in the world in certain things like soccer or basketball, technically. And that I said also that I would absolutely destroy and crush Cristiano Ronaldo. And you know, some of you are laughing at this. And you see, it has a lot to do with mentality, okay? You see, if a kid came up to me and said that he wants to be the best in the world and he wants to be good or better than Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, you know what I would do? I wouldn't laugh at that kid. I would encourage that kid because everybody else in the world is laughing about that kid. You see, ever since I was a child, I was like this in anything I did. Like truly in my head, I thought that I could be a world champion in anything I did. And of course, people laughed about it. But it's the mindset that, you know what that belief did for me? I tried the hardest in anything I did. And in anything I did, I became very proficient at it, at anything. It's either, in my life, it was either I was very good at something or I was completely useless in something else. Because if in my mind, if I didn't think, if I didn't have the belief that I can be the best at it in the world, I wouldn't even try. But if I thought in my head, if I tricked my head into thinking that I can be the next Usain Bolt, or I can be the same, you know, at that time it was Maradona, then I wasn't even going to try. You see, that's just how my attitude was. And because of that attitude, I never smoked alcohol. No, I never smoked cigarettes. I never did drugs. I never in my life got drunk. Never. Because in my mind, I was always preparing to be the best in the world. I was always preparing to be a professional at something. I took it with such seriousness. And it didn't matter to me that who cares if, you know, you achieved something or you didn't become whatever. What mattered to me is that I believed it in my head and I put in the effort to do this. If I thought that I could just become average at something, then I would put average effort into it. And if I thought that I was going to become a world champion, then I worked towards it as a world champion. I put the work into it as a world champion. And if you think about somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo, ever since he was a kid, he thought he was going to be the best in the world. And so what if he didn't become best in the world? The effort that he put in, that's what mattered. And you see, today, you see, I put in the effort because I think I can be the best investor in the world. And I put in that kind of effort. Like, it doesn't matter if I become that or not. It doesn't matter. Like, why would I put a limit on myself? Why would I tell myself that, you know what? I can never achieve the wealth that Warren Buffett has. Why would I do this? It's like, it doesn't even cross my mind ever that, like, I cannot be good as Warren Buffett. Like, seriously? I cannot be good as Warren Buffett? If I don't think that I can be better than Warren Buffett, why would I even put the effort into it? It's like, it's the mindset that is important. And I see this too many times with people in life. They come in to try to do something and they already tell their head that they can only be average. They can never achieve what it is. So then they don't put the effort into it. And you see, it's so ingrained in my head that I don't even care to compare myself. It's like I know in my head I'm striving to be the best. And then I'm putting in the effort to be the best. Whether it happens or not, who cares? It's the effort that matters. It's the mentality that, in my opinion, matters. Never ever would I put limits on myself. And when it comes to the professional athletes, you see, most people get scared, terrified of their skills. For me, very few people impress me in anything. Like if I think about, yeah, okay, Cristiano Ronaldo is great and this or that, but so what? What is so special about him that in my head I can't do? If I go back to when I stopped playing soccer, 15 years old, and Cristiano Ronaldo at 15 years old, what is so special about him that made him so much better than, for example, me? Did he run faster than me? Hell no. He would be in the rearview mirror if he raced me. Did he jump higher than me? Not a chance. When I was at that age, I was dunking basketball with two hands. Okay? So it's a matter of skill. It's a matter of skill and mentality, right? And a chance. So why would I ever tell myself that I cannot be great as him? Like, I would put the same amount of effort into it. Mentality was never a problem. So why would I even think that I could not be as great if I had a little bit of training and a little bit of help? It's like things like this don't even cross my mind. And you guys can think that I think highly of myself or I think this or that. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the fact that I truly want to be the best in anything I do. Anything I do. And you see also, I'm not motivated by money. You might think that I'm interested in money, but I'm not motivated by money. I am motivated by excellence. That's what motivates me more than anything else. I don't care so much about the money. It's the work and then excellence behind. That's what I care about more than anything else. But definitely would I never ever put limits on myself. Oh, I cannot achieve this. Never. Like, if you want to put limit on yourself, be my guest. But don't tell me that I'm arrogant just because I refuse to put limits on myself. There are no limits. You put in the work, sky is the limit.